This has been a hard walk in, this one. Oh, knackered. Whew. Right, let's turn these around. Everything's looking sound as a pound. It's a bit damp up here, like, so everything's going to be saturated. But there we're gone. Everything's just as we left it. Happy days. Need to get this Bergen off, like, because it's a heavy one. But yeah, everything's looking fine and dandy. As you can see, we've got puddles down here, so it's really wet in here, like. So that was a hard walk in. Hard. It's been a few weeks since we've been up, and I think the lack of exercise has made it a bit harder, plus bits for carrying as well. So anyway, I need to get this Bergen off, get myself organised, get some fluids, and just assess the shelter, make sure there's no damage to it or anything, and then we'll get cracking. Oh. See you in a bit. Right then, so as you can see inside the shelter, obviously it's dark inside there whether it's daylight or not, so I've put my light up. So as you can see, I've come into the shelter, and there's a slight little bit of dampness on the bed, but that dry really. These little bits that were left over, that were processed, little bits of wood, still very, very dry, and they've been inside the shelter on my bed, and it's been absolutely pouring down for weeks now. So that's happy days, like. So the water's not getting into the shelter. I think all this is just moisture coming up from the ground onto the top part, which is looks like it's wet, but it's actually not. It's just a bit of condensation. That's all it is, but that'll dry out because it is a little bit peaty on the floor. All right, but other than that, happy day, like, happy days. So Bergen I brought up this time is the Fjällräven Abisko 75. It can carry some weight, this, and it can carry some gear and all. So inside the top pouch is all my food products that I need for this weekend, and my hip flasks. And then on the inside, obviously because I don't need to wear it on the way up because I'd be absolutely sweating. I'm going to try to do this one-handed. Maybe I should put yours on a stand, like. My jacket, handy having that little bench over there to put all the stuff on. This time I've brought my small little free-seasoned Firefly sleeping bag made by Mountain Gear, something like that it's called. I can't remember. I'll have a look later on when I find the tag. Okay, so I'm going to be sleeping on that. The air mattress is in there somewhere, but I've got all sorts in here. I've got a big massive metal container like that one there inside of there as well. So that was an extra thing to bring up. A bit uncomfortable on the back, but not as bad as what I thought it was going to be. So now I'm going to get set up. Okay, Roney's over the far side there, getting his hammock set up. Roney! So we're just seeing how it's just went a bit dark, but I've just looked at the weather forecast, and we've got rain coming from about now till about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Then it's going to calm down for the rest of the night, fingers crossed. So our main tasks now is to get ourselves set up, our personal admin sorted. We've got a load of wood in here and a load in here. Hopefully it's going to be bone dry. We'll just get that processed for the night, and then get what I've got a new tarp which is in here for the social shelter. And it's a camo one as well, which is a lot better than the grey, the one that we were using originally. and we'll get that fixed up properly and have a nice chilled night. And then we're here all day tomorrow. Don't have to be back until tea time. So there's a couple of lads coming up who are subscribers. Sean and his mate, I think it's a lad called Sean, sorry if I got that wrong. They're coming up to Harwood for a camp. He gives a drop pin of his location, so we're going to try and meet up with them tomorrow just to say hello. And that's if we've got time. And it's a nice chilled out camp before Christmas, so happy days. Right then, so that's me setup done, my sleeping system. So I've got a blue tarp, old tarp that I just leave up here in any weight. This goes on the ground, all right. And then I've got a silver fire mattress on top of the bed. I've got an old self-inflatable OEX mattress that doesn't really work, but it's got a bit of sponge in it and a bit of thermalness in it, so that'll give a bit more heat, and it protects me main mattress, which is my firmer rest, from the bed on the logs on the bed. Okay, then I've got me mountain thingy sleeping bag. It's only a 3-season one I've brought up this time. Okay, and I've got this cheap bivy bag. I'm getting tongue tied here. Bivy bag, which is a middle zip on it, and that's why I like bringing that up here. All right, it's just to keep the moisture away from the sleeping bag. That's basically it. And then I've got me OEX net hung up. It's just because I like lying under that in the night time when I've got the light on, or if I'm watching a bit of YouTube. It just stops all the moths flying into your face, which can be quite annoying. All right, and also it prevents any spiders climbing up and getting into my dust bag before me, because they like a bit of coziness, don't they? So that's that done in any rate. Right, it's a bit strange having the light on in the middle of the day, but if I turn the light off in here now, you'll just see this is the reason why I've got it on. All right, now it's not very good for filming during the day inside your shelter if it's dark, is it? So because you just wouldn't be able to see out, so hence why I've got that on. Okay, just so you can see and I can see a bit better. So my next task is sort my bag out, get that tub and that out, organise my kit, get me beer in that out, get it put over the social area, so I'll get nice and chilled, ready for drinking later on tonight. I've actually brought 4 cans of Stella instead of 2 cans, and I've got 2 cans of Coke. I forgot I had 2 cans of Coke left from the last time up here. And I've got me Jack Daniels, and I've remembered me Baileys this time and me hot chocolate. I nearly forgot me brew kit though, sitting there this morning. I thought, no, my brew kit, it's still in the shed. So I went and got that packed, thank God. But I've got an emergency brew kit left back here in any way, just in case of them situations. So in any way, it's just good to be back out, isn't it? It's good to be out waffling to you lot. Happy days. Right, let's get on with it. Next task, and I need to start prepping wood. Right, so the next thing I need to get out my Bergen. Hopefully it'll come out. I think what I need to do first though is take them out the front. As you can see, I'm piling loads of stuff up on that shelf over there. It just makes it easier. Now, it was a bit of a nightmare getting it in. And I think it's going to be even worse getting it out because it's full. Here, let's take the seat pad out the back of there. I I thought it was going to be dead uncomfortable carrying this up, but it wasn't too bad until the latter end of the walk. It was a bit of a struggle, this walk. I'm just wondering, can we get it out? Can it go out through there? That might be an easier option, mightn't it? I forgot about this. Oh, need to stash that. So that's for something else. Oh, that's easier. Going on there. So I brought this up, another one of them tubs. See if you can see. Just about. Yeah. I brought this tub up. As you can see, it's a bit dented on the lid, like, because I've had it in the oh, it is kind of dented, isn't it? Because I've been pushing loads of stuff down on it. And that's what I like about this, because it's got a seal thing on. Oh, there's my tarp for my bed. Never mind. As you can see, it's held a lot of stuff in here. Got my knife in there, my small axe, my jet boil, which I'm going to get on soon and get a cutter, a little knife, ferro rod and striker, and fire kit, spare pair of gloves, 2 pairs of gloves, my wash kit and that. And then I've got this new bag that I'm going to try out instead of me blow up pillow. I've got this bag here, almost going to fasten it properly, and it's got like a air thing for blowing in to make like what you do with your pillows. So basically this has got in all my spare clothing. So what I'll do tonight is, when I take my trousers and that off, I'll put my trousers and that in here, and then just roll it up, fasten it, and it holds the air in, and it's also got your stuff inside as well, and that's a nice big pillow. It might be a bit horrible on the head, like, so what I might do is I might just keep my fleecy top, put my fleecy top on the outside of it, and that'll give it a nice bit of cushion, and that's going to be a nice big pillow to lie on, rather than a tiny little blow up thing, which seems to move quite a lot. So that's going to be my pillow for tonight. And then obviously I've got my wash kit and everything in there, and thermal pants, obviously, because I've got a thinner sleeping bag tonight, and I'll probably wear that and my softy jacket inside there if it gets cold. So it's just they're just for backup really. So this is one of them tins. It's going to be ideal just for leaving bits and pieces, like little bits of tarps and things that I want to leave it where I don't want them getting ate off the little mice and things that get around. Oh. As you can see, I've got a bit of a mess now, haven't I? Because I've got all my kit out. It's not raining. I'm going to be undercover anyway if it does. So I'm just going to go and organise all my stuff. I'll get all my stuff organised and that. And then once I start getting some work done, I'll bring you back for that, because I don't think you want to, pardon me, you don't want to see me mucking around with all my kit. Oh, excuse me, don't know where that's come from. Right, catch us in a bit. Right, because we keep on getting a robin flying around the camp all the time and coming right next to it, I've went and purchased this wild bird. It's a peanut candle. It's got like a little loop on the top so you can hang it from the trees. So I'm going to hang that up for him, because he's flying around like he's just been sitting on the pool there when I've been sorting my stuff out. So he's a very friendly little chap, and hopefully we'll get a nice little bit of footage of him sitting eating it. And we'll see what happens there. But not bad. Another little bit of weight to my burger on the way in. Right then, I don't know if you can tell, but it's starting to get dark already. Well, I think it's just because the rain's on its way. It's 1:30, about 1 o'clock. We're due some rain anyway. So, I went and purchased this tarp. I think it was, who did I get the money off? I've had one donation on me, buy me a coffee. So I think it was Andrew Pollard. If I've got that wrong, mate, I really apologise. But this is the tarp I've went and purchased with the money that you sent us. Okay, it's a 2.4 by 3 metre camo tarp. Okay, it come with like bungee cords with little balls in that you put through the eyelets, but I've went and forgot them, left them at home. So what we need to do is we need to get this up on this shelter. Okay, it's just going to be the same as the last time. We're just going to make, I should have opened that from the top properly, you know, and it could have been a nice little rubbish bag, that. But what I'm going to do for now is put that in there in the rubbish. So obviously it's going to be better than the grey tarp, and as you can see, the corners on it are quite heavy duty compared to your normal little metal eyelets that you get, and that's what brought us to it. And also it's quite a rough type of material. Hope it'll last longer than the other stuff. It's camo on the outside. I didn't know that. It's camo on the outside but not on the inside. Now that's a bit of a bummer, isn't it? If you're buying a camo tarp, you expect it to be camo on the inside as well as the outside. Right, but it's green in any way on the inside, it's not red or anything, so that's happy days. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to just leave the setup as it is, but I need to get a pole that'll come across at the front edge for it to tie it onto. Okay, so it just keeps it nice and flush, and then I'm just going to drape it over the back like we did the last time, get some cordage, tie it down, and that'll do for now, because that's the main thing to get up. And then I need to start doing some fire prep. Okay, and I need to cut down, there's 2 dead standing trees right next to where the camp is, so I'm going to cut them down as well. One of them's going to come onto the bench. We need the bench to be a little bit wider. We felt as if we were squashing our asses on there the last time, just not enough seating area. The back end's brilliant, like nice and comfy, just need another pole going across there, so that's another thing I'm going to do as well. I might bring you and show you is doing the work, or I might just do it and then bring you back when I've done it. Okay, it's just the same as what I've done the last time when I was up here. Alright, so anyway, without waffling too much, I'm just going to crack on and get on with it, because time's a ticking. Alright, right then, so let's get to this stage as I've up to. Right, so I've added another post to the bench, and that is much better. It's nice and wide. I've moved that, this big thick one at the back was at the front, and it was just digging into the bottom of your legs when you were sitting there. So I've moved that at the back. It feels a lot more comfier now. Oh, sorry, just hit me bottom of my tripod because I'm carrying my camera. Obviously, I've got a little bit of a gap at this side, which cannot be helped, but I've got padding to put on there in any way, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, next stage what I've done is got myself a nice little cross beam here. It's just comes to level just before the front of the fire, so hopefully the smoke will go up, because I think the tarp was a little bit further over the last time. We'll see how it goes in any way. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get some more little slats. Let's see if I can quickly demonstrate with this. Yeah, let's get this little stick here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a couple of more slats, about 4 or 5, and just put them like that coming across, and then put the tarp on. And what'll happen is that instead of it dipping that way, which will cause the water to carry, what you do is you put your cross beams going across like that, and it causes little gullies that come this way, and it'll pull all the water to the back of the little social shelter and down at the back, away from, because obviously the tarp's going to come right the way down as well. These will be tied as flush as possible to the cross beam on the top here. and the front ones don't really matter. Okay, right, so once I've got all the framework done, I'm prepared to do the tarp. Then I'll bring this back for that. Right then, so as you can see, we've got all the slats going all the way along the top now, so that's happy days. Like possibly need another one in the middle, like, but I think it'll be all right for tonight. What we're going to do now is we're going to get one of these tarps. Roney's went and brought one up as well, and I've got one, so happy days. And we're going to try something a bit later on if we've got time, and put like a little bit of a barrier wall up at the front just to see if it stops the smoke from getting blown back into our face once we've got the shelter up. But that's something that we'll look into, because it's going to start raining soon, because I can feel it. But anyway, we'll get the tarp put on, and then we'll see what it looks like. Right, well, it's 20 to 4, and as you can see, it's dark. It's probably a little bit lighter outside, like, but it's dark in here. But got the torches ready. That's my little oil light. And I've got the big one that I've just done a video on as well to check out tonight. So what we've done is we've got a little bit of wood. We've started prepping all the battering down some little finer bits for the get the fire started. I'm going to try do a little few fella sticks later on. We've just been pulling all the wood from out of the shelter. It's a little bit damp on the outside, but it's nice and dry on the inside. Well, most of it is in any rate. Got some more down there, and then we've got tons down the bottom there. I'm going to pull all them big bits up that I've got on the floor. Roney's just stuffing his face and chilling out like a chilled one. Nah, he's gonna start making it. He's gonna make himself a brew and that. Yes. Oh, nice coffee. But it's been raining, so what we've done is we've got Roney's second tarp. That tarp he brought up for up here, and we just made us like a bit of a lean-to there, just to store firewood under. So we're not back and forwards to the end of my shelter all the time tonight. And we'll just, when that starts getting low, we'll just start bringing more up. So happy days, like. But I think this wet weather's back for with it again. I'll just turn that torch down because that's like bright as out, like. Yeah, so in any rate, it's gonna be a wet one, but we're gonna have a drink as well, so we're gonna get wet inside as well as outside. But I don't think so, because my shelter's looking good, isn't it? It's alright, isn't it, Roney?
Tickety boo.
Tickety 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 boo. Anyway, I think I'm just waffling now, like. But Roney's just looking after number one, like. He hasn't even asked me if I want a brew. I mean, I've never stopped since I got here.
Well,
no, I'm only kidding. No, I need to get some fluids down my neck. So
wet ones.
I think I'll have a can. I can have a brew in the morning when I wake up. I've got 4 cans, so I take as I'll need to drink them anyway, because Roney drinks faster than me. But at any rate, right, I'm definitely going into waffle mode, so I'm going to do one. Right, hello everybody. It's 25 past 4 now. Hopefully you can see as I haven't got my main hangy light on, I've just got my head torch on. I've been having a little go at some fella sticks. I'm not the greatest at them, but I've been having a go because that's how I want to try and light the fire tonight in these very, very wet conditions. So I'm just going to try and do some more while I've got the camera on, and if any of the bits come off, I'll just save them. obviously sometimes when I'm doing these, like I gone too deep into the wood and it just causes a problem. Like it's they're not the greatest, but we'll see if they work. So I don't know if you can see in the bit there, I've been prepping a bit of wood for the preparation for starting a fire, and we've been collecting a little bit of wood from the shelter and also some dead standing, and we're going to get the fire started soon because it's pitch black in here now. Like, you'd think it was about 12 o'clock at night. Mind you, it'll probably be about 12 o'clock at night by the time we get some scran. Roney's still trying to make himself a cuppa. Oh, hey, listen, that's a squeaky stove there, isn't it? Eh?
Trying to get the pressure up on it.
Oh, nah. But like I say, I'm not the best at fella sticks, but I think these will work, like, because there's some nice little fine bits. And if it doesn't, I'll just get one of my wax burners out. But it's not the greatest, like, is it? But you know, a couple of sparks on there, if that gets a flame, then the other one gets a flame, and happy days, isn't it? That's what it's all about. Practice, practice. What does it make you? A little bit better. So I've only got them. That'd be enough. Right, Roney's forgot his spatula, so I'm going to use one of my bits of firewood and just fashion them a one.
You don't want it to be left-handed, mind.
All right, that's in my left hand now. That's
why
it's
I
knackered.
was just wondering. Yeah, I thought he's got to make a left-handed one. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. That's.
I'll have to cook with me head in between my legs, upside down.
No, I can't make it a right hand one, mate, because I can't cook with the left hand.
Oh right.
Oh, you're gonna have to turn upside down.
Right, that's gonna be an experience.
There you go. One little spatula for the cooking tonight.
Oh, what about that bit there? It's a bit rough on there. It just is going to obviously, yeah,
Where?
on the other side.
He's a fussy cow, isn't he? Eh?
Don't want to build up the
What side?
Not that side, the other side.
Not that side.
No.
That side.
No, on the back of it. Yeah.
Oh, it's because
Yeah.
it's rough.
Yes. Don't want roughness. Got to wash it. We might have to use it again. New water's gone in.
Is that cuppa that you started 2 hours ago when I was doing all the graphs?
Yes. Got my fire going.
Aye.
What about yours?
What, we're doing a stealth camp like? Oh no, we've got white lights on. Can it be a stealth camp with white lights? Eh?
No.
It's like being a lighthouse on an island, isn't it?
I'm not seeing on doing stealth.
Eh?
I'm not seeing on stealth.
Some people crack me up, you know, when they're doing stealth camps. Anyway, there we go. Nice little spatula. I present this. Happy Christmas, Roney.
All right, great.
Happy Christmas. There you go. My first spatula live on TV.
Oh, thank you. 10-20 black.
Right, I'm going to get my fire kit now, and I'm going to get the fire gun. Right, I'm going to attempt to try and get it with these little feather sticks that I've got, and obviously there's some little bits of shavings and all that down there. I need to move to one side. so I can pick them up and put them on if it goes. Right, fingers crossed everybody. Oh, let's get a fire. As me mucker says, Rick T Outdoors, let's get down and dirty. Alright Rick lad. That's the better one, isn't it? Put on that there. Oh, me bloody wood's moving and everything. Right, there we're gone. Well, we did have it. Oh, there you go. Happy days. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Be a gentle puff with it.
Be a gentle puff. It didn't help that me there we're gone, look. Feather sticks. I need to practice them a bit better, like. Like, just fingers crossed that it all catches a light, like. Because there wasn't many. Come on. You can do it when you're being cute. Is it going to work? I think it's going to fail on us, isn't it? I can hear snap, crackle and pop. All these little bits of shavings. Come on. Show me the money. Come on. It's alive. Go on. It's going to go, it's going to die in it. Nope. I needed more shavings. That's what I needed. That's gone. What a gutter. Nah, lost it. Right, so moral of that story is about 20 million times more shavings and more feather sticks, and that would have went. So next resort, wax cotton bud. Right then, I found a little bit of silver birch bark, so rather than using a waxed cotton bud thing, I'm going to try it with the silver birch, and if that fails then I'm going to do that. It might be too much. Fire. What's going on underneath? bloody time now. Right, so what I've done is I've brought one of them Solace bulbs out that I was showing on another video. So I've put the little bit of metal stuck there on the coin thing with the double-sided sticky tape. So I'm going to see if that works and see if it stays on. Also, I've just had to fully recharge that. I am not impressed at all. I charged that last night before I packed my bag, put all my electrical kit in my bag, got to camp, went to put that on, and it was dead as a dodo. So obviously it must have been switched on inside my bag, and that's not what you want out of a lantern. There's no other ways of stopping the power from going on. So that's a big negative for me, that like. It also happened with the big red light I had on my stealth camp as well. So that's a flaw in lanterns. I prefer torches that's got batteries, because you can turn the batteries upside down, which stops you losing your power when you're in transit. So, but we're going to put it on now. It's been on since 10 past. It's now been on for 5 minutes. Sorry, I'll say that again. 10 past 5. It's been on for 5 minutes, quarter past, on a full charge. So we're going to see how long it lasts. It's bright, but it's not mega bright. Like, it's not as good as the Gold Zero. That one that's hanging up there, that's definitely the better light out of the two, like. But I think the wattage is like what do you call it, are bigger on the Gold Zero. The power outage. But anyway, we've got a few logs on the fire now, so it's starting to take shape there nicely. We're going to let that burn down a little bit, get some nice coals on. Roney's going to start prepping himself, get some food prepped. He's going to get himself cleaned up, and then I'm looking forward to me scran legs. I'm starving. So, are you, Roney?
Need a beer before you eat any cooking.
Aye, I'm going to get a beer. I think I might get a baby wipe out later on, because I'm absolutely minging. Anyway, fire. Yeah, happy days. Right, well, it's definitely beer o'clock for me. Like, I've just got a frying pan with a bit of water in, just getting cleaned out, sterilising it before Roney starts his food. Well, our food, so be nice and clean. Happy days. Fire's going treating now and all. Just got to add a couple of more logs. But oh, listen to that sound. Well, here's the first of 4. Cheers everybody, and if you're still watching, happy days. Oh, nectar. And I'd just like to say a big hello and welcome and thank you to everybody that's just subscribed to my channel this week. The last 2 weeks I've had another 200 subscribers, so thank you very much. It wasn't long ago that I just passed the 3,000 mark, so I think I'm on about, well, I say 200 subscribers, I think I'm on 3,194 this morning when I looked. So there will be a subscriber giveaway coming. I've ordered a couple of bits and pieces, and I've got a couple of bits and pieces in the house that I was going to give away on my last one. So just keep an eye out for that. It'll probably come out just after Christmas. Okay, so thank you everybody for all the great comments and support. and to all yous that leave us all the horrible and nasty comments. You won't be seeing this because you've all been blocked. Alright, but I'm not going to doom and gloom it. Alright, yeah, I've had a load of great support off yous, and it's very, very well appreciated. Everybody is far afield from loads of different countries have been commenting on my channel and coming up and subscribing us, so thank you very much. And also the video that I first slept in my shelter is absolutely flying. I think it's on about 50,000 views in 40 days, so that is, I'm just blown away with that. Like, I've never had anything like that on my channel before, so cheers everybody. I thought Roney was going to get us a 3,000 subscriber present, like, but he never did. What a twat. Know what I mean? I think he's just waiting.
And also in that giveaway there'll be a signed autograph from Boris in the forest.
Alright, well, there you go then. There's the biggest reason to get on that subscriber giveaway. But anyway, that'll be coming after Christmas. Alright, so stay tuned for that, and I'll catch you later on when we get a bit of food on the cook. Right, so as you can see, Roney started making some flatbreads. Okay, we're having a bit of a hassle keeping the heat on the fire, like the wood is just saturated. So what I'm doing is we're keeping the fire over to this side, and I've got bits of wood, as you can see, the steam coming off them. I've got them drying out on the left hand side of the fire, because we need to keep a nice heat over here when we're cooking these breads. So I think what Roney said what he's going to do is we're going to cook these off, and I'm going to put them to one side, and then he's going to start. Well, actually, Roney, you tell them. It's your
Yeah,
chef.
we're just going to cook these off, put them to one side, wait till curry's ready, and then obviously reheat them. But basically the flatbreads is made out of a cup of plain flour, a cup of natural yogurt, or you could use Greek yogurt, then there's some garlic salt in, pepper and salt, and then it's just a case of being out in the field. Is I've lubed me hands up with a bit of chili oil.
And he's got my gloves on.
Yes, I've got Jimmy's internal gloves, and we're just cooking away. As you can see, one's nearly done, the other one's partly done, and like I say, it's just a scoop up your curry.
Yeah, we've just tried one before, like before I got the camera out, and it was actually really nice, like, so happy days, like. So bring on the curry. Yeah.
Garlic and ginger.
It's here. Alright. Right, so what we've got going on now then, Roney?
So we've got the start of a chicken duppiazza. All I've done now is obviously we've put in extra pepper because we're trying to become vegetarian.
No.
We just didn't want to throw away what we've carried here, so we're eating it as well. But yeah, we've got the onions and the peppers. It would just be a green pepper normally, and I'm just putting in garlic and ginger now.
With my carved spatula.
With Jimmy's best in the world.
You're getting smoked out, mate. Aye, that wind's changed direction just when we put the camera on.
Yeah, so garlic and ginger paste going in. Obviously making sure that we don't burn it, or it'll be very bitter. Yes, and Jimmy's drinking like a little fish because obviously I'm busy on cooking. So
well, I'm on fire duty. I'm keeping the fire going. Roney's doing the cooking. It's called teamwork. I'm really looking forward to this, like, as I am clamming. I've been up since 2:30 this morning. I went to bed at 9:30, like.
You went pinching milk off people's doorsteps because he can't afford it because he's got the periods.
It was my first night off work last night, and I always have a crappy sleep, like, but I think I just had that little schoolboy excitement that I knew that I was coming camping. So Betty got a massive walk this morning, like, well, for about 2 hours, I think. So she enjoyed it, and it was pitch black, like, so you know, there was nobody around, so it was great. But it's just good to be back out, but the place is saturated, like just in front where the fire is, there's like a little bit of a swamp going on. So we've had that much rain lately, it's just unreal. But I'm really looking forward to this food.
So there's what chicken, which has been marinating for good 12-14 hours. It's in bit garlic and ginger, my own garam masala mix, not bought one, and yeah, bit salt, pepper, and that's going to go in with the rest of it, so we can get a bit of that cooking done.
It's going to be finger licking good. The breads are lush, like I've just demolished another one of the breads, like. Oh.
I've got to work for me keep, like, because Jimmy does all the chopping of bits of wood and all that, and I manage them. Because my friend Boris in the forest said I'm okay to delegate people to chop down dead trees and stuff like that, but I've got to be there to oversee it. So
yeah.
Right, so now we need a sharp knife.
And here comes a sharp knife.
A lot of chicken in there, like.
I hope it's going to fit in. Do you think it'll fit in?
We'll be eating this for breakfast tomorrow.
Yeah. Or do you want me to cut it?
Aye. So below that line, just as close as you can, that line, but below it, aye. That's it.
There we go. Happy days. All off camera. Good neck knife, that.
Oh, should be smell-o-vision.
Oh, looks lush, that. Oh, the smells are amazing. Roney, you have surprised me, man. What was that, that dish that you made when we were up at Gunner Box with the tents?
That was just an egg fried rice.
Egg fried rice,
spicy
thing,
sausage.
Aye, that was nice, that, like.
So obviously this is just the chicken to get it cooking, and then once it goes, I've got what the Indian restaurants use, and it's a curry base, and this is made over a few hours with various ingredients like potato, a lot of onions, pepper, and various stuff. And what it is once it's all made, it's blitzed down, and this is the nucleus of all the curries. So basically, for whichever dish you're making, you get the relevant spices for to make that dish, and then you put a ladle of this in, and you basically keep on cooking it and reducing it until you get the consistency of the meal that you require. So obviously, just because it's me and Jimmy, we've just got the one bag. So yes, things should be finger licking good eventually.
Trust me, everybody, the smells coming from that pan is amazing. Oh, I can't wait to get stuck into it, like. There we're going. I'm going to switch the camera off now, and we're going to crack on getting this done. Have a few more beers, listen to some tunes, just flick it back in, mate. Go on, a little bit of rock's not going to hold a lap bit gone. There's an old saying, if it doesn't stick in your throat, it's not going to stick in your ass. Right, and on that note, I'll catch you later.
Hello everybody, Jimmy's just asked us to give you like an update on what I've been doing. So what I did was basically my onions and peppers, cooked them off at a certain point, then I added in some garlic and ginger, obviously watching it not to burn it. Once that had cooked for a little bit, I put in my spices and cooked them off. And then as they were cooking off, obviously I've added my chicken in, and that's been cooking. You'll have to excuse us a minute.
Smoke. We're getting the blow back off the smoke, aren't we? We need to make a wall at the front of this fire.
So obviously we're cooking the chicken off now, but I've got this mix I call a curry base. Curry base, and what it is I'm putting it in. It's a final ingredient. It's basically a soup that a lot of Indian restaurants use, and obviously then would have a lot higher heat cooking it off, getting the smoke again. And what I'm doing is I'm cooking this curry base down, reducing it, and obviously trying to scrape the sides off, because as it reduces it caramelizes and you get a richer tasting curry. This is supposed to be like a buna. Wrong, sorry, a dupiatsa. It has got the onions in, it's just we're hiding extra pepper in because we did want to carry it home. So yeah, chicken and that's cooking nicely, and we're just waiting until it reduces, and then we'll obviously heat up our flatbreads, and then we'll have a dunk, and we'll have a toilet or two.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers. So yes, just wanting it to hubble bubble away.
Happy days. I'm looking forward to this, like, because it just looks and smells amazing. But anyway, we'll catch us when we're ready for dishing up. Alright, see you in a bit. Right, well, it's now serving up time. So we've got the rice done, and what Roney's went and done as well is we had some chopped up fresh tomatoes. He's added them lastminute.com as well. So, but it's looking good.
Smells
I can't wait,
gorgeous.
me, like. So we're just eating out the pans. I've got a pan for some rice, and I've put the breads on the grill just to warm them up a bit. Just make sure I don't touch the grill while I'm talking to you and holding the camera and trying to get that flatbread. Oh, that's hot, that one. Oh, let's move that over there. Yeah. Oh, hey, there's tons in there. We needed a proper big scoop spoon, like, didn't we? Yeah. Oh, my light's just gone. I think this back there, this light's going. And anyway, the light bulb light is still going, and it's been on for just. Oh, a bit of chicken on the floor.
You have to eat that, Jimmy.
Oh. Wipe it on the rock. Oh no, I'm not eating that, like. I'm sorry, I'm not an animal. I'll just wipe with my hands on me legs where I think my torch is dying. Anyway, that light bulb has been going for 3 hours on the top setting, so that's happy days. But I'm still not impressed that it got switched itself on inside my bag. That's a big no-no in my book, like. But that's the only downside I can see to it at the minute, is the transportation of it. But yeah, right. I'm going to switch this camera off for a little bit, just while we'll get the breads and that sort, because I don't want them burning. And Roney's finishing off serving up, and then I'll bring you back and let you know the final outcome of the taste test. Right, well, we've got a little bit of sauce left in the pan, so we're using the bread to get it. The bread is lush and warm, like, off that grill. Oh my god, that is just proper nectar, that, like. That is, Roney, I'll tell you what, that's amazing, mate. You didn't need to go to an Indian restaurant when you got Roney around, like.
It is beautiful, isn't it?
Oh. And the portions we've got, oh my god. Obviously I've got me little bits of bread there. And then I've got my pan with my food in. I've actually sacrificed my backside for my pad to make a tray. But
That's nice, that.
look at that. This is a big pan, this. And I've got a whole lot to eat tonight. Oh my god. I'm going to be full. And I'm going to be happy and content. And it's going to get washed down with a nice can of lager. And then a Jack Daniels and Coke.
Sounds lovely with straw.
Oh my god. But yeah, where's me spork? So in any rate, let's have a look at it. So obviously we had a bit of the tomatoes got put in last, and
just because we like tomatoes.
they've still got that crunch and they've still got that juiciness, but they've got a little bit of warmth, and the taste of the spices is really nice.
They full of
The Roney's burning his hands with the hot bread. The rice is like, it's just so fluffy. But this curry, oh my god. Just look at it, man. Look at that. So I'm going to get a little bit of pepper, a little bit of onion, and try and get a little bit of chicken. Oh well, a big bit of chicken and another bit of pepper then.
You don't taste everything at once, the spices hit you in layers. Any fat bloke would then say, yes, it's good.
That is truly amazing. But anyway, I'm not going to let you suffer by watching me eat all this, because I think I will be suffering anyway when I've had it all. And I'm going to get my bread and I'm going to dunk into the sauce that's still in the pan as well. And yeah, this is going to be, I think it's going to be up here with one of me most nicest meals I've had when I've been around a fire. So thank you, Roney, mate. Happy days. So anyway, I'm getting emotional here because I want to get stuck into this pan. So I'll catch you a lot later. Right, well, let's just check and see what time it is. That O bulb went out at 9 o'clock. So I'll have a quick check on the footage, see what time I put it on. And then I think, oh, pardon me. I think it went over the 3 hour mark, like. But it's now 25 to 10 at night. It's getting bloody cold. So I've had to hide me softy jacket on, which has made a hell of a difference, like. And I've drank 3 cans. So Rob, you'll be happy about that, because you see I'm a lightweight when I'm drinking. And I've got a nice big Jack Daniels shot, and I've got another half a thingy of Jack Daniels to drink, and then my Baileys. So happy days. But anyway, it's been a cracking day out with my old mucker Roney here, Master Chef extraordinaire. And yeah, it's been a really good day. But I'm going to be calling the end to the video soon. Have you got anything you want to say there, Roney?
No, not really. It's been a good day.
Got a new hat on there.
Lovely. Lovely new hat.
It's got a bit of fur on the bottom of it, hasn't it? Hey, that curry must have been good, like.
It says on your bar.
Puts hairs on his head. You thought I didn't notice, did you?
It still took me 10 minutes.
It still took us 10 minutes to see his wig. Oh, Boris is back, look.
Hello there, Boris here. Bloody Nora. What a spiffing day to be out in the countryside with all my chums, having a good old cup. Does anybody want to buy a fridge? If they do, size 9. Yes, it's great when the relatives come out to the forest to see everyone, especially these trying times. Pardon me, I'm having a little burp in my helmet. Excuse me. Yes, it's nice to see the country coming together and working as one. Working as one, where one goes and does what he wants to do and one goes and does what they want to do. But if you look in this forest, you'll notice all the trees are 2 meters away. But they've had to give up the little tree for a couple of days until after the Christmas to see what Boris, my old cousin's, doing with the country. Anyway, take care. Speak to you later when I've got something scientific to say. Take care.
Well, I wasn't expecting him to appear the night. I was wondering what he was doing his hammock. He was away for ages. I thought he was putting some fancy dress on us. And anyway, as you all know, it's Christmas next week. I think, is it next week, Christmas? Thursday, isn't it?
It is for normal people.
Aye. So it's Christmas next Thursday, so obviously this video will be going out on Saturday after Christmas, obviously, because it's Sunday now. Well, it's Monday morning nearly. But anyway, because it's Christmas, I've got me maker Roney a little present. He'll probably know where it is. I forgot to wrap it, so I've put it in a dry bag. So that's for you, Roney, mate. Well, you can open it. Yeah,
where's the Christmas tinsel?
I forgot to wrap it, so I put it in one of my dry bags.
Oh, Spiffy, Spiffy, it's a big knife. Oh, I'll be able to chop up lots of little naughty trees if they break the rulings. Very, very nice. Can't kill anybody with it, really, but it will chop logs. Lovely. What I'd like to say, Jimmy, is give me 5 minutes and I'll go get your present. Could you pause the video, son? Everybody, just because Jimmy got me a present, I've decided to give him his present. This has been very close to my heart for a long time. It's been a great companion of me, and I'll tell you after Jimmy has a look at it what it really meant for me.
Well, thank you very much, mate. I'll just put my drink down there, don't spill the fucker.
Language!
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to swear there. Oh, smoke's come on time. Right, nice pair of thick socks.
Thermal socks.
Thermal socks.
Those thermal socks have been very close to me over the years. They have given me great comfort in making me look like I've got big balls, Jimmy. So my big balls are now little balls because you're getting my Christmas balls. So enjoy them, and I hope to keep your feet warm.
Well, thank you very much, mate.
Cheers, everyone.
I'll wear them with comfort.
And they've been washed.
They've been washed.
5 years ago.
I'll just wrap them up in that then. That knife I've given Roney is the British Army knife. It's been converted into like a bushcraft knife. It's got like a striker edge on it, and it's had part of the bit on the bottom cut off to make it better for using. I'm not going to use it, to be honest. I bought it for myself ages ago, and I just thought Roney needs a knife that he can bloody chop wood up with and do other bits and pieces with. That's sitting in my shed day and out. He's a good pal, a good buddy for coming out camping with, and I think it'll be a good place for that knife to be. So enjoy your knife, mate.
Just tell everyone here, this weather at this time of year in the woods does nothing for your hair. It's given me curly situation. So, once me and Jimmy have finished videoing this, we're going to put on the disco records and let's have a dance. But before you dance, everyone make sure you've got your sparkly purse to dance round. Right? Woohoo! Sparkly purse. If you're all good chippies, I might let you watch me dance round my purse. Because the purse dance is a very special one to all those British squaddies who are used to dancing round people with disco fanny. Anyway, take care for now. See you later. The little twirl. Bye for now.
Right, well, it's 1:15 at night. It's absolutely Baltic, like. I mean, it's really cold. Once you get away from that fire. So I've stripped out my t-shirts. I've got my softy jacket on. I'm not gonna lie to you, I've got my softy trousers on, and the thermal socks that Roney gave us, and my feet are nice and warm. And obviously I'm in my 3-season sleeping bag, bivvy bag, and then I've got this net to put over this side of us, and anyway, it's now flying around anyway, so I might just leave it off actually. And I've got me head and scarf thing on because I like me mouth, nose, ears to be covered when I'm asleep outside. Winter, summer, doesn't matter what time of the year it is. I like all me ears, nose, and mouth covered, so nothing climbs in them. But it's been a nice night. I had a lovely Bailey's hot chocolate, polished off the rest of me food. Roney did a swell, which he was quite surprised at because he was thinking about just binning it next to a tree down the bottom for the animals to eat, but he ended up eating it. So yeah, it's been a cracking night and a cracking day. It's been a bit cold though, like I said before. The wood was soaking wet, but we managed to get a fire going in the end, and happy days like. But the food Roney cooked was absolutely lush like, so thank you Roney, really enjoyed that. And that's enough of the waffle for today. I'll catch you in the morning. Right, well, good morning everybody, or should I say good afternoon, because it feels like it. I'm just looking at my watch. It's you know, you see from here, it's 5 to 10 in the morning. Can't believe it. Oh, what a lie-in. Last time I woke up it was 5:45, and I thought, oh, I'll have an hour, get up, get some breakfast, get sorted, so when it's late I can start grafting straight away, get some wood cutting things, and I fell back asleep. Whew. I still feel like I could sleep on, like, but I need to get my arse and get myself sorted, like, otherwise it's going to be a case of getting up, getting packed, and just going straight home, because the day will be gone. So it's like it takes us 3 hours to get here, 3 hours to get home.
So just unreal, this shelter. Like, I just seem to sleep for Britain in it. Oh, back sore this morning though. I'm surprised my head isn't, like. A couple more cans than what I normally drink, like. But happy days. Delta night last night, like. Lush food, real laugh. Oh, happy days, like. Right, need more waffling. Get up, get some breakfast. 5 to 10 in the morning, man. Bloody Nora. What's going on?
Right then, that's us all packed up, ready to go. It's been a fantastic night. Obviously I woke up late. It's now nearly 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I haven't been able to achieve anything at all, doing any work at all. As you can see, the weather's closing in now. We're due for some real I can't even speak, real heavy rain all day now. I know there's a couple of lads out now camping, just come out for the night. I've just been speaking to them. Enjoy your night, Sean, and I forgot your mate's name, so I apologise about that. But yeah, that's us off now. So thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget, check all the information in the description down below, all the links for everything, Facebook page, email address, my Instagram account, buy me a coffee if you want to, you don't have to if you don't want to, and all the description about what we've done on this camp. Okay, it's been a fantastic one. This is the last one before Christmas, which is coming up on Thursday. Obviously this video will come out after Christmas, so I hope everybody's had a great day considering what we're going through at the minute. All right, so in any way, catch us on the next one. And
Be careful, be careful, be kind. The radishes, move on. Overcome these two. Look at all.
I didn't know if you could hear him or see him, like, but in any way, have a good Christmas. I hope you've had a good Christmas, everybody, and have a fantastic New Year. And I'll be out on the next New Year's Eve, after New Year's Eve. See you later.